Yo, what's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Y'all doing good? If you can't hear me, let me know. I want to make sure that we are good on this stuff. Sweet, we're here. Alright. We are good. I'm gonna try to see if I can. There we go, this can help me. Yo, what up? What's the objective? All the hours a week you put on the bike, all the pain, suffering. What's the end goal? Nationals. That's really what we're working at. We're working towards nationals. So, yep, today we're doing 400 watts. Y'all can hear me, good audio, fantastic. Anyways, basically, California, it never rains in California, right? So today, it is full on raining here in California. So, I never do workouts indoors, never ever do workouts indoors, but due to all this rain, I'm indoors today. Woo. So I figured if I was going to be indoors suffering, you know, maybe I would have you guys join me and watch me suffer. Anyways, now I don't think I have erg mode on. I usually don't use erg mode. Again, I usually don't even ride indoors when it comes to workouts. So we will see how this goes. Come on, I think you can control the companion app, right? I'm pretty sure you can. Here we go. How do you turn on erg mode? Erg mode's on. Okay, cool. Think I got it. Yes, we are doing a 3-hour ride, which will suck. But, hey, it is what it is, right? No screen only for erg. I don't know what that means. Super confused. Let's get that fan on. It's gonna get hot. So today, we got 3 hours on tap. That's our overall goal. Basically, we're going to do a 5-minute warm-up at zone 1. Then we're going to jump into 25 minutes of zone 2. Then we're going 6 minutes. Oh my gosh, those intervals are wrong. The rest period is not 270. How do I change that? Can I change that? The rest period is supposed to be like 200 watts. I don't know how to fix that. That's completely wrong. I'm not gonna get stars, so who cares? And then here's the other thing is, I've got 2 bigger bottles here, and we got 60 grams of carbs, 2 bottles, 60 grams of carbs in each bottle, and then the rest of the day, I'll be doing shot blocks, which are about, I think they're 20 grams, 24 grams of carbs per serving. There's 2 in a block. So 60, 120, 1 package of that will give me around 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 180 grams over the course of 3 hours. So yeah, I'm warming up at erg mode just so I don't have to like think about it because I'm talking to you guys. And then when I do the rest period during my intervals, when I do the rest period during my intervals, I'll just take it chill, not worry about it. Basically, I've been doing these outdoors. I've been doing 6x4 minute, 5x5 minute, 7x4 minutes at about 400 watts outdoors. So it will be interesting to see how today goes doing these indoors. Like I said, I never really do them indoors. But yes, these are gonna hurt today. Yeah, I love that you're enjoying that over-under workout. That one sucks, but it's so good. Dude, if your coach gave you zone 1, you want to go smash the climb, yeah, you're not listening to your coach, obviously. Don't do it. Hello? Yes. Yeah, how are you doing? Doing pretty good. Right. Okay. Okay. Maybe, yeah, really quick, maybe, yeah. I can't call you back later today. Does that work? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Bye. Anyways, where were we? Oh, there we go. Yes, it's gonna be an emotional roller coaster today, and y'all are invited. So, get that popcorn ready. Let's just have some fun. Honestly, I don't know if I can do these targets on the trainer like that. So I do the Wahoo fan. It's amazing. Dude, the longest Vo2Max interval is tough because, I mean, you would do them at different intensities, right? 5 minutes is like a solid amount of time at VO2. Going over that, you're probably doing closer to threshold. So, honestly, eight minutes is still technically a VO2 workout, but it's definitely gonna be more of a threshold thing for sure. Dude, my heart rate's so high right now, I'm like nervous. I think because y'all are watching me, it's gonna be interesting. No, you will not be good at Cat 5 with doing 5 days a week of weight training and only 1 hour a week on the bike. Just won't happen. There's too many guys that are actually like Cat 3, possibly Cat 1 or 2 level that are good. So you definitely have to be semi-fit to ride the 5s. Yeah, 3x3 at full Vo2Max is totally normal. So when I do workouts on Zwift, I don't like workout mode. I think it sucks. I like the variation of the road. You know, I like getting the road feel, which to my knowledge you can't do that in workout mode. So, but it would be super boring if I didn't have workout mode up for you guys. So I'm doing this out of love right now. Got the workout up so you can see what it is and go from there. Again, my rest periods, I typed them in wrong. They're supposed to be like 100 to 200 watts on those, which is zone 1. So even though it says 270, I'll probably do them like 170. That's what I meant to put in. So it's gonna be like, do more power. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm good. I am good. Honestly, I don't know the percentage. I just know the range is. So here's the thing. The range I have for this workout is 380 to 440. But obviously, I know what I can do repeatedly on each effort, and it's been 400 watts outside. Sometimes on the later ones, I do 380, 390. So today, overall goal, I put in 400, and we'll try to stay around that. You know, I don't think I'm going to use E or G mode. I think I'm going to use just regular mode, whatever that is, so I can shift gears and whatnot and kind of get into it a little bit better. nutrition-wise, I did my blueberry walnut pancakes about an hour and a half ago. That combined with the syrup, I took in a little over 800 calories. It was, what was it? Like 130 grams of carbs. So, I'm in earth mode right now. Right now, I'm just letting it do whatever. Just kind of having fun. Dude, doing VO2 intervals mid race ride is hard. I do. I stand during VO2s. I'll switch between standing, seating, you know, different things. Playlist-wise, it's on Epidemic Sound, and I just picked, is it Vo2Max? Oi? He's got some good stuff. It's copyright free too, so like, I don't get in trouble on YouTube, and on top of that, it's good. I've enjoyed it. Basically just shuffling through all of his music. So something I do during the warm-ups too is I'll do, you know, 2 to 3 1-minute efforts at like 100+ cadence, just to blow the legs out. So I think that's important. So here at 11 minutes to go, I'll do another 1-minute blowout effort and kind of settle back in from there. To answer your question, to do cadence on the trainer for VO2 workouts, I have no idea. Last time I did a VO2 workout on the trainer was like probably July. I don't do them on the trainer often. It's raining today, and it's wicked cold, so I decided not to go outside and risk getting sick. So I'm indoors today. I was supposed to do that 1-minute effort. I'll do that 10 minutes. So these efforts are closer to like 111, 112%. If that answers your question. Alright guys, I'm going to stop talking for the next 8 minutes because I'm going to start getting in the zone, like mentally preparing for these, making sure everything's feeling good. And I might be silent the next 40 minutes, but for me I got to get in a state of mind, just knock this out, think about goals, think about different things, and just get pumped. So. Why is my wife calling? Hey babe, I'm working out. Oh, you too. How's your day? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, well. Yeah. Alright, well. Got it. Well, I'm working out, so I'll see you when you get home. Alright, love you too. Bye. Anyways, where were we? No, Richard. No, I'm not talking, Richard. Why don't you jump in your trainer, Richard, and do it with me? You can actually bring your trainer over to my house. We can do it together. Like bro support. You are at work. I kind of envy you. I wish I was doing work right now. Oh, you got that workout tomorrow? Sick. So we were gonna go ride outside, Richard, me and Nick. Then I saw it snowed in Wonder Valley. I'm like, dude, forget that. We're going indoors today. Be sick for videos. Maybe I'll just go act like I did outside today. No one would ever know, right? Except for you guys.
forget it's taking up all my time. I've been getting closer, just a little bit closer. Say you can't find me no more. Starting fading when I get bold. Said I must be getting older, just a little bit longer. So tell me what you want from me. Said it won't take long. Making moves till I get free. Cross lines withdraw. Yeah, I've been moving up.
I'm doing Vo2, I think twice a week right now, and the rest of the focus is volume. This week's 20 hours, next week is 23, the week after that is 26. So we're working on volume. Lots of zone 2 coming up.
Take
dude is whipped off the. Stars are. It doesn't. Super lame. Make that work. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab my walker. I'll be right back. One thing I don't like about Swift, you're like blind. You can't see what you're doing. I'll tell you my lap average when I finish each one. That way you get an idea of what I did. What's the lap key? I don't know what the lap key is. Can I do it with the mouse? How do I skip? Oh. Okay, here. I skip here. Skip. How do you skip? Tab? Aha! Nailed it. .403. So 403 on that one. Strictly Training Peaks, but I use WKO very extensively because I've learned to use that with all the athletes I coach. Personally though, I don't run my own program. I have a coach that does that for me. So snot rockets inside are bad form. Just all over the window. So I'd be the one cleaning them up too. legs are a little bit blocked up, I'll be honest. These are always tough, but hoping the legs open up a little more on this one. Ooey, I think that's how you say his name. It's O-O-Y-Y. He is on iTunes. I use Epidemic Sound because it's copyright free. All right, I did 403. So I think I've been about, I don't know what I did on the first one. It's definitely 400 plus. The last one I had my computer on. I locked 403. This one, I locked 403. Well, I don't use ERG mode because, I mean, you saw I pace it pretty darn well. And then on top of that, I like to kind of switch my cadence up sometimes based on what I'm feeling. And with ERG, the trainer dictates what you do. So there's different ways to make the power to get there. Let me make it look. I'm pretty steady, you know, without ERG. And that just comes with learning how to pace. You know, so like I've learned how to pace and I do it relatively well. So I'd rather just keep honing that skill on the trainer versus letting the computer tell me how to pace. harder on the trainer. Oh my gosh. Dude, my legs, my quads, they just wouldn't clear the lactic flush. I did 391. Good lord, that hurt. So I'm gonna have to pull back a little bit on intensity on here. Like I said, I was doing 400 outdoors, and it was hard, but I was doing it. Dude, it's a whole nother animal inside. Whole nother animal. Honestly, it doesn't matter what cadence I do, if my thighs aren't flushing the lactate, it's like a massive burn the whole time. Like I said, I just came off a rest week too. My legs are a little blocked up, but we got two more sets, and we're done. I'll probably shoot for 390 on these next two. I mean, like I said, my zone is actually 380 to 440, so even if I average, as long as I average over 380, I completed the workout. Man, the trainer. I feel bad for all the athletes I give intervals that are doing on the trainer. This sucks. clear. Dude, the trainer sucks. I knew this would be really hard. About 3 minutes. No, I was barely at like 382 with a minute left, and there's no way. Oh. Yeah, honestly, like, major kudos to people who do these kind of workouts on the trainer. These are gnarly on the trainer. I have not done a single interval workout on the trainer since I don't even know. I'll do my recovery rides and my zone 2 rides and maybe like a Zwift race here and there on the trainer. That's it. I ride maybe an hour or two each week. I probably rode the trainer maybe like 30 times this last year. No, that's way too much. Maybe 20 times this last year. So yeah, see, I could see a threshold workout. I could do a threshold workout probably. It'd be tough, but I could do it. These though, Lord, they suck. How much does Lionel Sanders weigh? Probably doesn't weigh 145 pounds. Jets flying over. Good Lord. Dude, right? No, it's just 2 fighter jets came over top. We have the California National 144th Reserve Air Base is stationed here in Fresno. So they come over my house at like 400 to 300 feet. They came by low and slow right now, coming into land, and they are so loud. Alright, I might just try this last one, because this would be the last interval. See how long we can go. Technically, I would have come up 1 minute short on today's efforts. 4:04. That is the difference between winning a race and not winning a race. You start to get kicked in the face. You feel like you're losing. Just gotta regather yourself. And then just give it everything you got. Again. That's what I did. You know, so one thing I'm gonna talk to my coach about, and I think he will probably agree because I've done this with my athletes too. Sometimes the thing about the trainer is it is hard to offload that heat that your body generates after an interval during the rest period because you're stagnant inside. Yeah, I got a fan going, but it doesn't mimic riding out in the 45-degree weather, you know, getting wind hit on you consistently, you know, so sometimes you just have to take a little bit longer rest period and then you can hit the next numbers. So I did 4 of them. I did like, I don't know, 400, 403, 403, then I did 392, and then on this 5th one, I got 3 minutes in at 382, so I failed with 1 minute to go, took a 5-minute rest, then I did 404 on the 6th one. So out of those 6x4 minutes, I had one that was on the very low end of my target zone, and I missed out on 1 minute. So instead of doing 24 minutes of VO2 work today, I did 23 minutes, but finished strong. And honestly, if I had done this outside, all of them would probably have been 400 watts. Because I mean, like you guys completely understand. It's a whole different animal in the trainer. I learned a lot today about the trainer. But yeah, doing just a little bit. If I had done 6x4 minutes with like 5 to 6 minute rests in between, I think I would have managed them a little bit better. So I'm going. How do I quit the workout? Is there a way to quit the workout? Skipping. Okay. But hey, dude, that is the essence of the day. So, I got some time right now. If anyone wants to ask any questions, or here they come again. They're so low. They're like 300 feet off the ground. Okay, maybe 400. 2 of them. So for over-unders, I would maybe bring the overs down a little bit. Bring them down like 2 to 5%. See how that goes. Power numbers for indoor workouts. I do tell athletes it's okay to hit on the lower side of the zones. That's completely fine. So that I also tell them, like, you know, sometimes you gotta take a little bit of a longer rest. So a lot of people do have an indoor-outdoor FTP. It's okay if your heart rate's lower. It means aerobically you're fit. It's a good thing. Totally fine. If your heart rate is lower than normal, like, that's good. You're probably really fit. As long as you're still producing the power, that doesn't mean you're overly fatigued. Thanks, Paul. I would have rather done it outside. It would have been a little more enjoyable, because that was awful inside. Major props to y'all who do workouts indoors. Know about May. June is nationals. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. So I'm hoping we can do that. I'm gonna go to Florida here pretty soon. Me and the wife, Nick, his wife. I think Tyler and his family's going. We're gonna go have some fun in Florida for a weekend. Let's get out of California. California sucks right now. They won't let us do anything. So I do most intervals outside on hills. I usually do these on like a gradual, anywhere from like flat to 4% grade. Find it just makes it fun, makes it nice. I don't know anything about 4i power meters. I don't really like them. I've heard some people have issues. I do FTP tests. I do 15-second, 1 minute, 5 minute, and 20-minute tests every 6 to 8 weeks. That's what I do. I used the Wahoo to pace during those intervals because Zwift sucks at not giving you averages. They need to get on the train with that already. You ride outdoor, max effort, 240, 250, impossible indoors. I don't know. Is 240, 250 threshold for you? Is it tempo? Is it zone 2? Like what I'm doing? I don't want Siri. So now, I have about an hour and a half left for my workout, and the goal is just to ride zone 2 like this for an hour and a half. So, what up, Hungary? Y'all are tuning in from all over the place. Super rad. Yeah, it's cool to see Tyler's kid out and get some legit shoes and helmet and glasses and have fun on the bike like that. So something I did, talking about weight, I just hired a nutrition coach. So my mind is being blown. A lot of it I already kind of knew, but it's like having everyone, or having a guy, that's all he does, is provide solid nutrition for athletes. Dude, mind's blown. Our tarmac is old school rim brake, baby. I'm using my power meter. I fully believe in using the same power source for everything. So there's no variables, no variations. So that's what I'm doing. I use it inside and outside. How do I go keep from going crazy on zone 2 rides? I'll try to find group rides, and I'll try to actually interact with talking to people. And then this helps a lot. This is helping me like have some fun. Yeah, 10 hours a week is cool. Just do a rest week of half that every 3 weeks, you'll be fine. haven't, because I hardly read the trainer. Yeah, I'll have people be like, dude, the power was so off, blah, blah, blah. What are you using for power? My trainer. Try a power meter. See how the intervals go next time. 20-minute test, all day, every day. RAM tests can be over, they can estimate your FTP more often than not. Someone like Nick, a sprinter, has a very good anaerobic ability. His FTP would be overestimated with a RAM test. Plus, if it says that's your FTP, you can't even hold that for 20 minutes. That's not right, right? So, I'm using the Cork D0 power meter. Love it. Got it a couple months back from Competitive Cyclist. I did a review video on it. Absolutely love it. I've used Cork. My first power meter was a Cork. My second one was a Cork. This third one is a Cork. Exactly. See how different those test results are? RAM test overestimates for a lot of people. That's why people on Trainer Road are like, I can't hit those workout numbers. I believe they're getting overestimated. The other thing you gotta think about FTP is, just because that's your 20-minute number, doesn't mean that the results of that 20-minute number, so it's the 20-minute test, you know, you take 95% of that and that's your threshold. For some people, that 95% number is 35 minutes. For some people, it's 45 minutes. For some people, they can hold it for an hour. Okay? That's the beauty of using WKO software that I use. You can learn what everyone's threshold is and how long they can hold it for. And it makes training way easier. Cork is the spider, yes. 1 hour test, nah. You gotta have perfect conditions, perfect pacing, proper rest, recovery, legs open, really good mental ability. Very hard to do your threshold for an hour. And like I said, some people's thresholds they can only hold for 35 minutes. Some can hold it for 40, 45. Some can hold it for an hour. Yeah, I mean, when I coach people, we work on first, whatever the threshold is. Here's an example. My threshold was 348 in October. I could hold that for about 41 minutes, 43 minutes. So what we did sweet spot, obviously just under that, and we pulled out the curve. So I went from holding sweet spot for 30 minutes to holding it for an hour. So I was doing 2 by 60 at 330 to 335 for an hour. Then we went back, retested. My threshold moved from 348 at 43 minutes to 360 for 35 minutes. So I can hold 360 for 35 minutes. Now what we did was now we built the curve out, we started taking it up. So then we started threshold. And we started out with like 3 by 15s. Doing them, actually we did 2x20s right off the bat. No, we did 3x20s right off the bat at 360. So I was doing 350, 360 for 20 minutes at a time, bringing the curve up. Then we started doing Vo2 efforts, like we saw today, bringing that shorter part of the curve up. And then we started doing those same threshold efforts at the end of a 4-hour ride. So bringing that fatigue resistance up too. Then I went out and smashed a 20-minute test at like 378, which verified that 360 FTP. So that's how you build it. Build the curve out, then build it up with different targeted intervals. Don't skimp on protein. Eat your vegetables. More carbs in post-ride versus in the evening. Don't skip eating on the bike. Stop the fasted jump. I know Tyler does it, but that's his lifestyle. Don't do fasted on the bike, especially if you're trying to lose weight. Eat normal on the bike. Weight will come off. Never tried trainer road. Always went the coach route. It's more finely tuned. Even a time crunch athlete, I think, would do better with a coach versus trainer road. Coaching wise, to do kind of a basic program where we do a monthly plan, it's tailored to you, but we do communication via email only, $150 a month. You do $200 a month. I plan on a weekly basis, so we keep things progressing nicely. Open communication. Call me, text me whenever you need to. Ask me all kinds of questions, different things. That's $200 a month. Then I'm currently working on it, getting some pre-built training plans that you can buy in Training Peaks up. Right now I have a threshold builder plan. I'm working on the sweet spot plan. Then I'm going to work on the Vo2 plan and kind of a base plan too. And I'll have those up the next month or two. But kind of in a nutshell, that's what I do coaching wise. I don't run. Running's stupid. No offense to you who like to run. I'll do core work. Yeah, don't get me wrong, trainer world does work, but like you said, having the personal coach really fine tune it. Like for me, at $200 a month, everything is definitely super fine tuned to your schedule. If something happens, you get sick, work gets in the way, whatever, shoot me a text or a phone call. We can adjust things on the fly. You know, you fail a workout maybe 2 times in a row, we adjust things on the fly, go from there. Whereas if I build the month program at $150 a month, you know, you start failing things. It's kind of tough because I've already built the month plan. It's like, okay, you know, we can email through and talk through it, but the one-on-one on the personal level for 200, very fine-tuned. Yeah, Trainer Road, it does work, not gonna lie. I think when you start getting a really good fitness, you need to go more fine-tuned based off your personal physiology, which is what a coach can do, whereas Trainer Road doesn't really go, hey, your weakness, look at all your data, your weakness is this. Let's work on that. You know, whereas a coach can go, yeah, I think working on VO2, that's kind of tapped out your FTP. So I think what we need to do is longer volume at a higher zone 2 level to build mitochondria and metabolic responses, get more efficient, and that will drive FTP some more. Some Trainer Road doesn't do. It works until it doesn't. Yeah, it's normal. My heart rate's high right now. 1, I'm talking to you guys. And 2, I just did a lot of VO2 work. So there's that. And then 3, we're indoors. So body heat isn't coming off as fast as I would be outside. And the 4th thing is I came off a rest week, so I'm a little fresh. So my heart rate's gonna go a little bit higher, quicker. I'm 30, I just turned 30 in September. I tell everyone this, age is just a number. You know, if you're just getting started at 36 with a power meter, yeah, dude, you're gonna see gains because you've never done structured training with a power meter. It's just gonna happen. You know, when those gains start to peter off, who knows? But age is a number, man. I think you just keep training until the gains stop. You know, me, it's probably my 3rd like serious year of training. Lots of volume this year. Major gains. So I'm the fittest I've ever been. And my coach has even said, like, yeah, you're 30, you're still a young pup. So yes, Garrett. I did 11 hours last week for my rest week, but it's literally all, a couple rides are like zone 1, a couple are zone 1, zone 2, then there's 2 3-hour rides that were zone 2. Before structured training, my FTP was 260. I was back in 2013, 2018. I started to get really serious. I was around 320. 2019, I was around 325. 335 towards the end. 2020, I was about 335 all year. At the end, I was about 348. And That was back in October. We started actually end of December. I was 360. I've been 360 since starting 2021. That's natural. It's called cardiac drift. It's going to be a combination of dehydration, your body core temperature has risen, different things like that. Muscle, your heart muscle is trying to supply as much oxygen and blood as possible, so it has to up production due to some dehydration or water loss in the blood plasma, things of that nature. I see a lot of people in the 240 to 280 range threshold wise, I'll be honest. I have a lot of clients that are kind of in that 240, 280 range. Some of the bigger guys are in the 300s. Some of the guys that aren't far off my weight are in the low 300s. A lot of them are 240 though. 230, 240. I got some 260, 280s. Yeah, 100 watts. 2-ish years, I guess. I can't answer the watt per kilo thing. Everyone's different. Depends on your lifestyle, your weight. 3.5 maybe? 3.4 or 3.5, 4.0. Yeah, Alex. Do lots of longer rides, workouts on the backside of those rides, you'll be fresher. Charlie, I'd have to dive into some more things on a personal level to give you a realistic answer. That's tough to just be like, everyone asks that of a coach. What's my potential? And if your coach is good, he'll go, we don't know until we know. So, I did not go to school for kinesiology or whatever. I'm going to school for biblical and theological studies. Complete opposite of working out. But I do a lot of webinars, podcasts, reading on my own, and I have a very good understanding of it. I've gotten to talk to Tim Cusick, my coach Scott Moninger, works with Tim Cusick, and they're a wealth of knowledge. So that's how I go about my learning. And if I don't know an answer to something, I try to find it out. Sometimes I just send people to other people that I think will do a better job. Like, someone's going, I got an injury, what do I do? I send them to Tim at SoCal PT. Or people are like, I really want to get into some on-bike fitness stuff, or like weightlifting strength. I'll send them to Art O'Connor. Keegan Swanson's strength coach. He's relatively cheap, like $100 a month. gives you at-home COVID type strength training. Yeah, no, it's normal. My threshold is about 184, 182, 184. My max is 200 on a really hot day. Most time I'm like 190, 192 though. Right now it's just a bachelor's degree, but I probably will go to seminary and get my MDiv. I technically work 2 jobs. I got the coaching business I run, and then I'm a youth pastor at a church. I do everything from leading worship to preaching once a month to running our tech and sound, and then shaping the young minds of junior high and high school kids. Dude, I think you're on your first year, you just keep going. You're gonna get stagnant for a little bit and then you're gonna make another jump. So stay consistent. That is the biggest key. Be consistent. I'm about 66 kilos, like 145. Is it 66 or 67 and a half? I don't know. About 145. You won't see gains, but you'll notice upgraded components, a nicer bike. You know, speeds might get go up a little bit. Comfort might be better. You'll feel faster. New bike does actual equal like 20 watts and I don't even know what you call it. You get like this mental boost from it. Dude, VO2 might be your weakness. It was mine at one point. But I got better at it, you know? We did a lot of it. So, that's the thing. I can't really tell you, like, if I can look at your data, I can tell you, you know? Dude, see you, Phil. Thanks for being, bud. Yeah, you can always retest. You might be stronger. No. If you're failing all the time, that means something's wrong. Either your target's a little overzealous, maybe you need a longer rest period. I mean, there's all kinds of things going to play. Yeah, dude, no worries. You know, it's... answering your guys' questions is fun. I love it, because, like, I see your names all the time. I'm starting to associate who's who and try to remember what you guys have asked. So it's been, plus you guys are keeping me company on this ride. So thank you. That's funny. I've seen some of his videos. I have a hard time watching him because it's like usually him standing in front of his wall of numbers the whole time. But yeah, he does that backwards hat part. That's kind of funny. And he does have good information on studies and stuff. I remember I did the amp review video. Like, I've been using amp for 4 or 5 years. I always wanted to do a video on it. Finally, I did it. I had a couple people that were like, whatever. Anyways, I'm not even gonna talk about that. But I did have some people that were like, dude, it's just a placebo. One guy was even like, Dylan says it doesn't work. So I went and I watched that video again. And his video never technically said it doesn't work. He basically said ingesting sodium bicarbonate does show to help with buffering lactic acid. But the problem is, it turns your tum-tum upside down. Amp found a way to get sodium bicarbonate straight into the muscle by applying it as a topical lotion. And he basically said there is not enough studies out there on this type of product to see if there's actually benefit or not. And that's kind of where he left his video. Me using it, I saw it help with post-ride recovery, cut back on muscle soreness. So, so here's one thing. I've been using them for a long time. I tried Lactigo. I didn't notice any difference. They told me you'll be hitting PRs off the first use. I didn't notice anything. Didn't like it. I quit. They approached me again. Said, hey, try loading it in your system. Try using it for 2 weeks. See how it goes. Pre and post ride. So I did it for 2 weeks. I noticed about after the first week of consistent use, I saw a benefit. It kind of does what AMP does, but it's a different type of way of doing it. It's not sodium bicarbonate. Is it carcine or carcine or kerosene, or I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, basically it's like taking beta-alanine, except you go straight into the muscle. So I loaded up on some beta-alanine. I was using Lactigo to try to oversaturate the muscles with it, because I could have honestly been at a deficiency. And not to say Lactigo works just as good as AMP. I think it's a little bit better because you can use it post-ride for recovery without the mess of AMP. So I'm actually switching to Lactigo. I'm gonna start using them. AMP's been really fun, but I don't know, there was too many other pros to Lactigo once I actually loaded it up in the system and saw it worked as good, if not better, for recovery. So that's coming down the pipe. I'll be sharing that soon. It's a little weird. It's like breaking up with a girlfriend, saying it's not you, it's me, and then getting another girlfriend. So I'm working on that, but I haven't really used Sport Legs. Sport Legs is interesting. Do I use Whoop? I do not. I have in the past. I don't like how they calculate HRV. They say higher the HRV, more recovered you are. I don't believe that to be true. From all the studies and stuff I read, it's more, the more steady your HRV, the better recovered you are. If it starts to spike, your sympathetic and whatnot nervous systems are doing something. If it drops, something else is going on. When it's steady, that means you're recovering well. You have a funny Chaz Tyler story? Let's see here. Oh, I love, when we're rolling up on segments, I love to hover off the back of the group or towards the back while he's on the front. So when we start the segment, we automatically start like 2 or 3 seconds split from each other. And then within the first, once we start this segment, I'll speed up and catch up to him. And then we might finish together over the top, and we get home and it gives it to me by 2 or 3 seconds. And he always gets so angry because I'm just kind of like fishing off the back, starting the segment just a second later than him, but tying with him at the top, and he's like, yeah, I beat you. Then we get home and it uploads and he gives it to me. It's so funny. But he's catching on to that, so. Right now, what camera am I using? It's just this basic Logitech webcam. That's all it is. One more hour. That's all we got left. We are done for the day. I like getting the individual blueberries. Like I don't want like full-on tasting blueberry pancakes. I just want like little, like when you find them in the pancake, you're like, oh, that's a blueberry. So I don't know, it's like Minesweeper with your pancakes. Boom! I blew up from a blueberry. I use the GoPro 9, 8, and I also use, back there, Sony A7 III. That's kind of my go-to. And my drone. Shoots 4K. Yeah, I'll get a playlist. I'll get a playlist together. Dude, waffles of pancakes? Gosh, I love waffles. I'll be honest. Pancakes are a little bit quicker to make. But I love waffles. I was born in California. Lived here my whole life. Moved to Maryland, Pennsylvania on the line for 2 years. It's where I met my wife. I joke that she's Amish because she grew up like 30 minutes from the Amish in Pennsylvania. So I met her there. She decided to come to college out in California when I was moving back here. And then we got engaged right when we arrived here. And then after we've been dating for 2 years, we got married. So we've been together almost 10 years. We're coming up on May will be our 8 years being married to each other, 8-year anniversary. So yeah, dude. Get them VO2 intervals done. Stop lagging. Waffles travel better. I agree. Sometimes I'll make a waffle and I'll just eat it. Like bread. Like they're just that easy. Pancakes? Nah. Waffles get more of a crisp to them. Especially like Belgian style waffles. My wife is actually, she's a teacher. Well, she's not, she's getting her credential, so she'll be done here in July. But right now she is a substitute teacher. And she actually got hired as a campus sub. So she has work every day, which is awesome. Because as a sub, you never know. But she got hired as a campus sub for the entire school year. Since they got COVID stuff, they need someone always on campus to cover random things, who's trained with all the new COVID guidelines. So she does that. I think today she's working with second graders, so that's super cool. But that's what she does. She loves it. She actually, when we started the school year, she was actually here in my office teaching online to kids. They were third graders. Dude, it was the cutest thing to hear her like teach them and them answer back and stuff. It's just, it was really cool. So I never get to see her teach because usually she's in the classroom. But seeing her at home like teaching online to the kids, I was like, this is so rad. So that's what my wife does. She's not here right now because she's working. Yeah, wrong channel. Safe, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Anyways, I got about 50 more minutes of my workout. If you guys got any other questions, now's the time. Otherwise, I might just shut it down and listen to an audiobook or something and get through the rest of this workout. Of course, Chris. I love doing this stuff. Always fun. James, you're gonna want to do some 6-hour rides on the weekend. So you do a couple, hour rides during the week. You do a long 6-hour endurance ride on the weekend. That will help a lot. On 10 hours a week, though, it might be tough to do well BWR, but. So fit would mean like you're going well. You know, like dude, you're super fit. Like your threshold's on point, your fatigue resistance on point, you're fast. You know, people are dropping people, or you know, personally you feel like you're doing well, hitting numbers you usually don't hit, or you're very consistent. Just kind of. You're fit, you know? When you take some time off, you get back in the swing of things, you realize you're not fit, heart rate's all over the place, power's a little sporadic, hitting intervals one day versus not hitting them the next, things like that. When you start to get fit, you get in this rhythm, everything just clicks. You feel really good. Yeah, so James, I think that's good. I mean, 60, 75 minutes is good. I'd be doing some good sweet spot threshold work during the week. And then on those longer days, really try to stay mid-zone 2. So like my coach told me, post intervals, try to stay above 235. So that's what I've been doing, you know. Tempo for me starts about 274. So 235 to 274 is mid to high zone 2. 200 to 234 is low zone 2. Who's my cycling idol? Dude, I love Julien Alaphilippe. I really like him. He's a littler guy like me. I feel like I can relate to his riding style a little bit. He's aggressive. I like to be aggressive. I'm not the world's best sprinter, but I have a good little punch and kick. And my 5 minute, based off my weight, is really high up there. Like 6.7, 6.8 watts per kilo for 5 minutes, max power. So I like him and his riding style, and I feel like I'm trending a little bit more and more towards that. But yeah, that's who I enjoy watching, and basically also learning how he races. It's fun. He's not afraid to take chances. But yeah, Worlds, that was cool. You know, those guys could have brought him back anytime they wanted to. But the problem was they just hesitated. They just wouldn't do it. And he succeeded. He went hard, and it was a huge gamble. He can rip the descents, but when it came to that long flat into the finish, they all could have easily brought him back. But no one wanted to work because they were all too worried about who was going to be fresh enough to win the sprint. So I just like that gutsiness. haven't gotten involved in race promoting. I just don't have the time for that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of money. Getting sponsors. I don't have those kind of connections yet. Just, yeah. Yeah, Charlie, when he won Worlds, dude, I was almost crying with him. I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Like, well deserved. Seeing the shots he's taken in the Tour de France the last 2 years has been really fun. And I'm a super optimistic guy. So was it 2 years ago when he was holding the yellow jersey, heading into that last week, people were like, he's not gonna win. I'm like, bro, I'm pulling for my boy. I know he's probably not going to, but he might. You know, I'm very optimistic. So it's fun watching him. Dude, 145 is low enough, Matt. Don't go any lower than that. I'm 5'9". The lowest I will go is 143. You start getting in below 6% body fat, you don't have enough fat stores on longer rides, so I wouldn't. Just stay where you're at, don't worry about it. Make sure you eat enough protein though. No, not a big mountain bike cyclocross guy. One, I don't have a bike for that. Two, I don't know. Just no. I've always been road. I've loved it. I'm debating on doing gravel. So I don't know though. I don't have dirt skills, so that makes me nervous. Like, I have the fitness for gravel, but I don't know if I have the handling for gravel. Yeah, 145 at 5'11". That's you don't want to go lighter than that. You'll probably lose muscle, compromise power. What's your protein? You count your macros. How many grams of protein are you looking to hit each day? So for me, I'm doing 2,000 calories a day, plus whatever I do riding wise. And I'm shooting for 130 grams of protein each day. Dude, I get it, James. So many people are trying to talk me into it. I just need a bike. If I had a gravel bike, I'd start practicing and give it a shot. I do know it would improve my handling on the road. I'd be able to rip some corners. Yeah, Tony's cool. I haven't talked to Tony in forever. He moved away. He lives in Pennsylvania. Just got engaged. Got his PhD done. I used to be coached by him back in 2015. And then I wanted to go a different direction. And I switched coaches. And now that's where I'm at today. And that's the whole story there. He does a really good job though with coaching. I actually tell people they're looking for a coach. I always go, there's me, this is what I do. I usually drop Tony's name, because I respect him and his company. There's another coach, Chris Burnham, he does a good job too. I'll drop him. But yeah, that's cool though. Okay, Matt, you need more than 125 grams. You need like 140. I am 5'9", and I'm doing 130 a day. You need to be doing about 140 at 5'11", maybe even 150. You skimp too much on protein, then your body's going to start eating your muscle and using those amino acids to try to rebuild, and that's not good. You're not going to rebuild, right? So I'd up that to 140, 150 grams of protein. Alright guys, looks like everyone's kind of done asking questions, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It's been super fun, but overall, I'll do this again. I'm going to be indoors a lot this week. Second half of the week is supposed to rain a lot, so there's that. But overall, thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for watching me suffer through that Vo2 set. And it looked like I was going to fail and be done for the day. And then we booted and rallied, and we brought it back up, and we finished solid. So I've got about 30 to 25 minutes left of this mid to high zone 2. Do a nice little cool down. Get off the bike, smash my favorite banana chocolate recovery shake, take a shower, then eat a real meal. So, sweet. I know, dude, Matt, the rain is all week. Yeah. Anyways, great stuff, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.